Nobody wants adversity. Nobody asks for it, but it's often exactly what we need. Think about it, right? Adversity is a privilege. Imagine you never been through anything, you never struggled with anything. Imagine you never been through a breakup, and imagine you never had an injury and have to work through it and come back stronger. Imagine you never went on a run that you were dying halfway through and then got through it and got the time you wanted, or done something like this. Loss of a family member or a friend, all these, even a pet, all these things that you've been through, all these parts of adversity, and it comes on as so many different ways. It can be just life not going our way, struggles with an ex-partner or current partner, financial problems. There's so many ways it comes at us, but every single one of those ways is an opportunity of growth. Because imagine, right? Imagine you hadn't been through any of all that. Who would you be? Who would you actually be? What would your character be like? What would your personality be like? All that stuff you've ever been through has built you to who you are today, and it can continue to do so if you have the correct mindset on it. If you look back at everything you've ever been through and apply the growth mindset and say, all right, okay, instead of really bad situations or even just annoying situations or situations that made you angry, how can I learn from these situations and grow? I'll give you a real life example of myself, and that was, so I'm electrical contractor as well as a life coach. So I was supervising some works paid in a day rate, and I could see the works dying down and not being able to get access to areas per week, less shifts. I seen it coming 4, 5, 6 weeks before it actually did, and I had conversations with the project director on that, and he promised me, don't worry, you'll always get your 5 days a week. And then when push came to shove, and we're really just before Christmas, and if you know how the construction industry works in Sydney, you can't really get a job really close to Christmas, right? And the weeks start getting cut down, so I'm getting less pay. And I was like, effing this and that, all the rest of it, right? And then I calmed down a bit, and I realized, I was like, no, hang on. I'll use the growth mindset that I fully embrace. And that doesn't mean I don't get pissed off. Of course you get pissed off or let down or upset, and you should feel those emotions because they're all information. Emotions are neither good nor bad, right? But once I'd calmed down, I went, right, okay, how can I learn? How can I improve this situation? And that was the key to me actually relaxing and then taking it. And what I learned was, what I decided was, that in the future, and I should have done this, obviously I should have done this, but in the future, I'll go ahead and I'll get it in writing. I'll create a new contract, get them to sign it, get them to back up his words. You know what I mean? If somebody's saying something and you, in a business situation, you don't get it on paper, you don't have a leg to stand on. So take ownership and apply the growth mindset. Take ownership, put my hands up and say, I could have done better for me. And now that stops me in the future being a victim of that same situation. And you can apply this to every situation and take control. Take more control of your life. So adversity, my friends, is a privilege. Now, if you're looking for more videos like this, reach out to Man Support, join the app. It's an amazing app. It's not my app, but I am absolutely honored to be a part of it. And I can't wait to see you all there. I'm Mark Tully from Personal Development for Men. Have a good one.